Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, we're going to talk about something that's missing on my face. Brows. After turning 60, I don't know, I just started looking at my brows and they're very, very sparse. Now, they didn't used to be this way, but now they are. And so, at least I still have some, right? And I have noticed some grays coming in them as well. So I'm going to show you a product today that is drugstore quality. This comes in 4 different colors. It's by Revlon, and I love it. You're going to love it too. Okay, you ready to see what it is? This is it. It's Revlon. It's by Revlon. This is like the coolest thing I have used on my brows in a long, long time because it does a lot of good things for our brows. And it comes in 4 colors, I believe, and it's called Revlon Color Stay Brow Creator. Okay, we're going to create great brows. We are. You're going to love this. And I have it in dark brown, but you can choose which one you want. There are 4 different colors, and they're really, really, the shades are really nice. You should be able to pick one out that would help you. Okay, so let's get started with this. I love it. All right, so the first thing that I get started with is, clean brows. But we're going to use this right here, or you can use this right here. This is NYX's Brow Glue, and this is Anastasia's Brow Freeze. Now, I like both of these. You can do a drugstore or you can go high-end, either one. And I'm going to use this one because I really do love this one. This one is got a different consistency. This one has more of a gel-like consistency, but it's kind of stiff, and I really like it. And it's clear. Look at that, clear. And then what I usually do is take a brush like this, just some kind of small brush, and I'm going to apply this to my brows, okay? I'm going to take, you don't need a whole lot, to just get a little tiny, tiny, tiny bit. And even if you think you got too much, wipe it off. And then what you want to do is just come through and just dot it. Kind of, that's what I do. You can dot it. Now this you can also use to get that laminated kind of look, at the end if you wanted to. I don't usually do that. I'm not that crazy about, doing the laminated brows because I don't have enough hairs to do that. That's the problem when you get 60. Everything starts going away, don't it? And then I take a little spoolie, and then I take my spoolie and I comb the hairs up and then over, okay? And this is going to set it. So when you go to add your color, it's going to hold it and stay. I'm going to pull my hair back in a minute when we get started because I want you to see the difference in each side. So this does have to set for a few minutes. So go get you some coffee. And then by the time you do that and you come back, you'll be ready to do your brows. Okay, I got my hair back so you can see both brows. There, they're set, they're ready, they're not moving. Okay, so I'm ready to get started. Gosh, they've gotten a lot of sparse. I've lost a lot of hair, like right in these areas, right there and right here. So it's such a challenge. But let me show you this product. I think you're going to love it because this thing actually has powder with it. Yeah. Did you know that? I did not know that when I bought it. I didn't know it had powder until I started reading it after I got home. I'm like, what do you mean it's got powder? It's incredible. So you do have one side that is a spoolie. You see, you got the spoolie. And then on this side, this is the actual product. It is retractable, goes up and down. And you know me, I love the little tiny ones, and that's what we got. However, if you really have some sparse brows, this is the coolest thing about this whole deal. You twist this off, and girl, it is powder. Powder. So it can kind of fill in those sparse places. It is the coolest thing I have found. It stays on all day. I mean, I love, love, love it. I don't know how I got so lucky to find it. But I'm going to start with this brow here. And I'll probably do this one off camera. We're going to just work on one brow. I want you to see how this works. Now, you can go ahead and start by putting your little dots if you want to, like that. There'll be a dot there. And then, there's my arch. You could put a dot. And then you can come out here and you know exactly kind of how far it needs to come out through here. It goes right through there. So I'm going to be somewhere right in there. Okay? So now you got to just connect the dots. Like when we were kids. So let's do this. Let's come right through here. And I'm not going to try to be doing this really fast. And at first I thought this color might be too dark for me. I thought maybe I had chosen the wrong color. I don't need that dot. And so I started using it, and then I realized how dark my hair really is. So it makes sense. So when you're going to go get the product, even though there's 4 colors, you know, whatever your roots are is what you need to choose, because that's your natural hair color. My natural hair color is that, like really dark. So I never have liked my dark hair. I've always wanted blonde hair. Always. Look at that. Girl, this shapes everything so good. How about, look at that. I love this. So let's keep going. I'm going to do this part here, just kind of blend it up. And you can do yours different ways. I've seen people like brush them down and then they do it across. I don't have enough hair to do that anyway. If you've got a lot of brow hair, then brush it down. Take it across the top and then brush it back up. You can do that. I really don't need to do that. I really need to make sure that this line on the bottom is the same on both sides. So what I do is typically come back on this side. I said I wasn't going to do this side, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I want it to match this side. You see? And I'm just going to kind of draw the line where it needs to be as far as the height that I need, where the arch is. There we go. So now I'm kind of ready to go ahead and finish out this one. Now, at this point, I'll take my spoolie and turn it around and just kind of blend it in. Now, when you see the sparse places, like right up in here, that's where the powder comes in. That's what I love about this product. I do. I love it. And I'm going to come back in and just make a couple of more little hair-like strokies. And comb it off again with the spoolie. And then always look in your mirror, your magnifying mirror, just to see if it looks good to you. And if you need to add anything else, that's what I typically will do. That looks pretty darn good. I don't like for it to be too dark. And I don't, you know, I want mine to look natural as they can be, really. I really need to go and have them shaped, because when you start losing your hair like that, you have those sparse places, and it's really good, you know, just to go and have them get the balance on each side, like both eyes. Like this side, this is going to be a good one, because this one's going to be a good one, because I'm claiming it. It's going to be good. All right, so let me show you the powder part of this. All right, open it up. This is so fun. And if you see a sparse place, then come in and you can just kind of dot it where you need it to kind of fill in. Girl, this is genius. Whoever thought, I mean, whoever came up with this idea at Revlon, they were very smart. Now, I don't know if there are any others out there on the market like this, but you have sparseness. Yeah, I love it. Love it. See, like right here, I have all this part that's missing. Look, put it right there. Just a little bit. And then you can go ahead and comb through it. And girl, it's going to, look at that. You need this in your life. You need this in your life. Okay, so I'm going to finish out this brow, and I'll be right back. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. I went from nothing to having brows, girls. I did. Now, if you get out of the lines and you need to clean this up, you can go and get probably something from the drugstore. This is Laura Mercier, and this is Anastasia, and I like both of these. They have a concealer end, and they have a brightening end, so that's just up to you. If you're going to use one of these, this one here, let me see how this one, let me see if this is my concealer side. No, that's the brightening. This is the brightening side. You see that? You can definitely do that with a shiny if you want to up here. I don't need to draw attention to anything on my face like that, but here it is. It's a nice little color. I can't remember how many colors these things came in, but if you wanted to, take a small little brush like this, and what I would do is just get it right on the tip. And if you feel like you need to clean up, then you can definitely bring it around, kind of clean up that area. You know, sometimes you get messy and you don't mean to, but you do. And so it just makes it look a little more, I don't know, put together. Is that the word? completed, filled out. And then I just kind of use my finger, kind of smooth it out. And then you would do it on the other side as well. But it does kind of brighten it up. And you do sometimes, I like to add a little light like right here above my arch, you know, because that's the high point. And that's where you really want that lift. And so if you put a little light there, it will definitely lift that part up. Don't you love it? I love it. Now here we are, all finished. Look. I love it. Love this. It's Sparse Brows Unite. Us sparse ladies with sparse brows, you need this. The powder part of this is probably the key for me because it will fill in those little sparse places and you don't look like there's hair missing. Love it. I hope you guys try this. I do. I hope you go. There's like 4 colors now. Drugstore brand. I think it was around $13. I think that's what I paid. Between $13 and $15. I think it was $15. I saw it on Ulta's site, maybe. I'm not sure. But it's around in that area. But it's going to last you a long time now. It is. It's going to last you a long time. And you can get some really great brows. And don't forget about, you know, if you're in there too, you can get this NYX. This is the brow glue. It works really well too. And then, but I really like this one. This is my favorite. I like it because it's clear. And it just makes your brows stay in place. So you can apply anything over it. It's not going to move. It's going to help you out in the long run. To have those things kind of set before you start adding the color to it, you'll love it. You'll love it. You'll have more control, in other words, over it. Okay. Yay. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Please like and click that notification bell and come back and visit me here on Sundays. I'm here on Sundays only. Maybe soon life's going to change for me and maybe I can do a lot more things. I'm trying to work on a new schedule and, you know, I work a full-time job. So, yeah, things are changing. When you turn 60, you get a different mindset. Or I am. I don't know about y'all, but I'm thinking about grandbabies and spending time with them and maybe doing some traveling. Got to do something, girl. All right. But the first thing you got to go do is get you some good brows, all right? And if you have any questions, I put everything down in the description box below. All the links to the products that I've used. And go get your brow game going, girlfriend. All right. See y'all later.